YMCA Black Achievers is a multicultural effort to create equity in education as well as in the workplace. Reporter Naila Spencer spoke with one woman who has been a part of that program since it began to learn a little bit more about her achievements and how this program is helping others.
YMCA Black Achievers is having their annual celebration Saturday, February 18th, where they'll be celebrating all of the people that are making a difference in the community. I'm here right now with one of the adult achievers, Miss Kim Burse, and I know that you have a long-standing history here with Black Achievers. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, yes, I really was one of the group of adult achievers that was recognized the very first year of the program, and that dates back to 1979, 80, in that time period. And so I've been involved in many different ways since that point in time, even if the way was just to attend the big banquet that was the culminating event each year.
That's amazing. So let's talk more about the banquet. You know, why is it a big deal? I know that that's something that we're always talking about. We're recognizing individuals, and why should people support it?
Well, the banquet's a big deal because young people who have been going through the program, this is almost like their graduation from the program. Some of them may have been in there since elementary school, middle school, or high school, but they've been in it and they've been really putting forth a great deal of effort. Their families are there. They're there to celebrate their ending piece, if you will, for the program. And then, of course, we have the adult achievers that work for many companies. Their companies have selected them to be achievers, to be recognized by their company and the community. And so people come to celebrate that. It is a big deal, and it is something that is worthwhile for the community to support.
I think so too. So let's talk more about Black Achievers. Tell me about the program. What are some of the benefits?
It's like an exploratory program. They come to find out what are possibilities for me, what are options and opportunities that I can take advantage of. What can I learn about possibilities for me in the future? So there are young people who are exploring that. There are parents who want their young people to look at that. And of course, everyone wants to feel as though they're coming to a place where everyone is thinking about the same kind of thing. And that's where volunteers come into play. This is a place where you can have impact on young people just by showing up on the second and the fourth Saturday of the month. That means you get a chance as an adult to possibly be a mentor. You get to show a young person how to network. We take those young people on field trips. They get a chance to see all kinds of careers. We have all kinds of tracks. I happen to be a volunteer for the business and communication cluster.
That's powerful. I can only imagine the impact that it's had on so many people's lives, you know, over the years. So speaking of, you know, your volunteer work and the things that you've done, I hear that you spearheaded a financial literacy program with Baird Investment Wealth Management. Tell me about that.
Well, it's called the stock market game. Many people are familiar with the stock market game, but it's where young people get to be on teams and they get a fictitious $100,000 portfolio, and they get to choose stocks and bonds and mutual funds, anything that they can do on an app on their phone, and or a small laptop or tablet, and they get to choose and see how they can invest and grow that $100,000 portfolio. So it's really interesting because we've been in interesting times. Stock markets go up and they go down, and they learn a lot about what that is all about and how it's connected to the economy. Our sponsor is Baird Investments and Wealth Management, and they understand with that they have an incentive out there for the young people on the team that wins. And the team that wins gets each person on that team gets a $1,000 scholarship.
Wow.
Young people and their parents are very anxious for them to learn the lessons about investments, but to learn the lessons about teamwork and to learn the lessons about what can you do yourself to improve your chance of being able to get a scholarship. If all you have to do is show up on a second and a fourth Saturday and learn about investments, something that's going to teach you about life lessons, it's worth it.
I love that. So if people want to learn more about Black Achievers or even attend the banquet that you all have coming up this weekend, what's the best way for them to connect with you guys or get more information?
Well, you know, clearly the website that the YMCA program has is a basic website for the Greater Louisville YMCA, but there's a tab on there that says the Chestnut Street YMCA, and if you click on that tab, you can find information about the Black Achievers program. And so our banquet, which is on Saturday, February the 18th, It is a big deal. We want the community to come out, but more importantly, we want companies that are here local to see this as a viable program that's been existing since 1979 and has done a great deal for our community and for the young people and the adult achievers in our community.